haven't felt this excited about something in a long time.
Here's the thing that jumps out to me immediately, right? You're the sort of person that people open up to. That isn't something that most people have got.
Yeah.
That tells me that whatever you are selling should happen face to face and it should involve depth. You're not going to be the guy cranking out reels for someone else, right? You can do that, but it will probably bore you rigid. Surface level, fucking protein content is not going to be the one that lights you up in the morning. But the thing that's coming out to me as I'm hearing this is Ben Mark is the guy you go to when you've got a big story to tell and you want someone to create almost a documentary style runner. You're the
Yeah.
creative director on this, mate. Like you can hire someone to do the video editing. Your skill is in extracting the story.
Today I had probably one of the best mornings I've had in business just in business in years. It was that good. So I'm going to break it down a little bit, and I'm actually going to make this a little bit more interactive than the last few videos. So thank you for watching again. Like I said, this has been a massive thing. So one of the biggest struggles that I have had, and this is a massive ADHD thing, is unfortunately we're great at solving lots of problems really quickly, but then means that we've got so many problems that we can solve that it struggles to, or I personally struggle to get it down into like one thing. I had a call with a copywriter the other day, someone who also struggles with ADHD, so she was like, I get it. My brain was going 6 million miles an hour, and she just said to me, right, I want you to write down the 20 things that you can help people solve. So I wrote this whole list of things down. I haven't got it on this paper here, but she said, write down a list of 20 things. Okay, and obviously if you're struggling with, fine-tuning your offer at the moment, like this could be massive for you. So write down a list of 20 things. So I wrote them all down, like camera conference, more authority, building a better brand, creating a unique sales mechanism, improving your content, just all sorts of stuff, right? And then she said, right, let's just solve one of them. Now, the easiest one for me to solve is just making content for people. I can literally turn a camera on. I've got tons of it around me. I've got a gym next door. I've got a podcast studio. I can take this anywhere in the world. That's the easiest problem to solve. So everyone needs content, right? So that's easy. I've got a package for that. So you can sign up and shoot content with me, and I can pretty much help you either create it or I can just point the camera, whatever you want to do, right? But I always knew there was more. And on the call with her, I said to her, and one of the best things that I've ever had in my life, right? And I write this down here, right? Is that people open up to me. They always have done, right? So I create this like safe environment for people. And this is where you see the ADHD, because we all have bad handwriting apparently. And so I create this safe environment for people. I've had people come into my podcast studio when I run the Identity Unlock program, open up about all sorts of stuff. And I never try and solve it, and if I have tried to solve it, I'm not a therapist, and yeah, I've been able to help with some stuff I've got wrong, learned a lot of lessons, and even my own personal learnings and stuff have helped lots of people, but I'm not a therapist, right? Something that I'm actually going to learn more about and probably trying to get qualified in the future. But I create this safe environment for people where they open up, and I find that I get two different types of business owners. You get the business owners that just want really high quality stuff that we can just knock it out the park. They know the level, I know the level, we can just go. Great. I then get a lot of business owners that have more to them, but they just don't know how to get that out. Somebody's never seen it in them, they don't know how to express it, and although I've been terrible at my own business, I'm good at getting it out of other people, getting that thought out and then taking those stepping stones. And we've done it numerous times and had loads of success out of it, right? So one thing was that I get people open up to me, I create this safe environment, right? Number two is it's always about confidence, right? I've always been really good at just taking the person and building them up and getting them more confident. Whether that was, people that have done underwear shoots, whether that's people first time talking on camera, whether it is organising big events, we've done loads of cool stuff, right? The third thing was then, it's typically like business owners want to make more money, right? Now, because I've got high quality equipment, I know how to take good content, photos, good videos, and, I'm a business owner myself, blah, blah, blah. I'm a business owner myself, so obviously I want to help people make more money, because if I make them money, they want to spend it with me. So, that's a fourth thing. And A lot of this, like, comes down to authority as well. Like, people want to be seen as that, like, the brand, like, we could just, like, obviously put that in as brand as well. And the fifth thing, because of my nature, right, and it's something that I've always been able to do, I've always been able to see the next step for people. It's one of the biggest things that I've been able to do. I can't tell you how I do it. I've tried breaking it down, but I can often just see, I can sense it straight away, and it's kind of an ADHD trait, I believe. But we can almost see what people want to do. Like, it's just one of our abilities. This is why we're really good problem solvers, because we see patterns in things and we can recognize it quickly. And if you can really, like, turn that into something that's progressive and productive and, got opportunities to it, it's powerful, right? So I'm just going to put this down as, like, level up, right? Taking people to that next level. Because they get the safe environment, they build their confidence up, they can obviously make more money and so on. They become authoritative, but it's almost that, like, level up, like, transformation, right? And that's what I've been able to do for so many people, right? Now, all of these in themselves, these could effectively be businesses in themselves. The main thing is content. The main thing is people are going to want to be able to share their story, their message. I am not interested in just creating thousands of reels for people. I know some people just want to pay a sum of money and just come in and shoot that. There is thousands of cheap videographers out there that can do that every day of the week, and they will bore themselves into the ground. That's not me, right? I know I don't need to do that. I would rather work with individuals that want that next level up and want to invest into it, because I am someone that I'm all in or nothing. So if I get people that are all in, we take things up to next levels. When you're not, it just doesn't work as well. So there's this whole transformation that I want to take people through, is like where I meet them and I want them coming out the other end like victorious, okay? So I've been working this morning and it's not 100% honed in yet, but it's 80 to 90% where I want it. I've got copywriters having a look over it at the moment to make sure this all makes sense. The authority accelerator. The whole point of it is I typically get great results with people in the first 30 days. I've always have done. We've had people sign up more clients in the first 30 days. One guy, the first video shoot we did, like 14 days after he signed up, he had 3.3 million views off of a video. I've had people take themselves from being overweight. We put them in onto a challenge. They've then gone and documented it. They've gone and signed 6 clients, improved their income, all sorts of stuff, right? So the whole point is this transformation is like, I see you where you're at and where you're stuck. And, some people want structure. Some people want the systems and processes and all of the, like the email chain and the whatever. That's not where I'm great. Mine is seeing you've got all of this structure and these systems, but you've not got the vision. You can't break that barrier, right? And so the whole point is transforming you from someone who, can't talk on camera. I'm just going to put can't talk. Okay, yeah. Into an authority, right? Now, it doesn't matter whether you're into fitness, whether you're in electrician, whatever industry you're in. It's taking you from not being able to use your voice, not being able to be seen as an authority, never having that person that you can feel safe to talk to and just open up and then move past those things. I know a lot of this, and this probably stems back over into here, is obviously I've been able to help people shift their identity. It's something that I've been able to see the patterns with, and obviously that identity shift is massive because people just think, oh, that's me, and I've been able to completely ignore that and just move them into another place, and they go, wow, I'm just a different person, right? So it then creates this identity that people now see them as what they've always wanted to see themselves as. So the whole point of the authority accelerator is to take you from where you're at to where I see you. And the whole point of this is on that journey, we will make the content through the journey to then showcase you moving up and building a better future for your family and everything else. You coming across as more confident, you building the business that you want, getting more sales in, being able to take the product that you sell. That could be solar panels, that could be a fitness plan, that could be whatever it is, and then sell it to people with the confidence and authority on camera that you need to be able to connect to more people. If you can talk better on camera, if you can feel more confident, if you come across as an authority, if you can show more personality and build that brand around you, there is zero reason why it won't work. Because if you've got all the systems in place and you've already got a successful business, and this is where I work best with people, yes, if you've got a new business, we can start that, but there's a hell of a lot of teething bits you need to do. I work so much better with people that have already gone past that stage, who've got a business together, and now they just need to take it to the next level. And just getting that shift in, taking those barriers down and getting them to move forward. I haven't felt this excited about something in a long time. And this is all going to then come down to the fact that every month you get a shoot with me. We create the content so you can put it onto your socials. And then people get to see you. Let's just draw some goggles here. As the leader, I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. People can see you as a leader whilst they're sitting on their phone, and they can see the transformation in you, and that helps them buy into you, build your business up, get you looking like an authoritative leader, and actually just get you through that barrier. And it's taken me so long to put this together because I couldn't just quite see it. I cannot tell you, and this is going to go very personal here, this all stemmed from doing some really deep personal development work. I was stuck in this place where I just couldn't see forward. I couldn't see, what was this thing? It was all right in front of me. And Kath, all credit to her, find Kath Kind Copy on Instagram. She's phenomenal at this. And obviously it's part of the thing that I'm really good at, but obviously you need someone else to reflect it back at you. She just reflected the mirror back at me, and I managed to see that I'm that person that can take you from where you are to where you want to be, with creating that environment for you, and then you go and do the practical stuff that you need to do. You go and make that happen, and we take your business and showcase it how it needs to be shown to the world. And it was only because I was holding myself back from something that I didn't realise was holding myself back. I saw a video on TikTok, and it just happened to be the guy's name was Ben. He had ADHD, and he was just fed up of just going around in cycles. And I was like, this is clicking. I need to watch this. I watched the whole episode. It's on BBC iPlayer if you need to go and find it. I can't even remember what the programme was, but it was, because I was just that engrossed in it. And something like Change Your Mind or something like that. And there was a section in there where he looked back at his younger self. He looked back at that person that he was, and his baby self. And I had this massive shift. I had something happen, and I was like, wow, that's what it is. And I suddenly realised how much I've been protecting myself, this younger version of myself, and obviously wondering why there was a lot of other things happening. And all these dominoes just fell into place. And I was like, no wonder why this doesn't make sense. No wonder why I've never been able to put this together. And to most of you guys would probably go, yeah, this is you in a nutshell. If you know me and you've seen me, this is exactly what I've been doing for years. But I couldn't quite see it myself because I needed that mirror shine back at me. And honestly, it was one of the best things that's ever happened. I sat there this morning feeling super excited. I can see a vision again. And this kind of takes in me being able to show you as a leader, build that authority, get you on social media and just challenge people. And it's more of a transformation than it is just a content shoot. And this finally feels right. And I'm just super, super excited about this. And so, yeah, that's what the next part of this journey is all going to be about. Taking this, building this, and I'm now going to try and document as much of it as I can because I genuinely feel excited about this, and I feel like I can actually give more to people, make more content, distribute this out, and actually build an empire of people that are just changing lives at scale. And that's always what I've wanted to do. So thank you so much for watching this. If you found this useful, if you want to know anything more about it, if you want to be one of the first people, trust me, I'm so excited about this thing. I can't wait to get my hands around it. And the whole point is just to transform people. So yeah, if that's you, if you like this, cool. If you like the video, subscribe, all that jazz. Follow me on social media. It's probably easier if you want to get in contact at Ben Paul Mark on Instagram. But genuinely, I think this is the ticket to my future.